I'm going to start off with taking some white nail polish and lightly doing kind of like a French tip with it. However, I'm going to make it kind of uneven just so it looks more like snow. And I'm going to do this on my index finger, my pinky finger, as well as a thumb. Again, I am making this look like snow, so it's okay if it's a little uneven. There you go. White polish and kind of just outline it to make it look like snow on coming down from the roof of a house. With some icicles. There we go. On my thumb, I'm going to take a dotting tool and I'm going to create a snowman. I don't have to worry about making the snowballs perfect. Okay, and let that dry. On my pinky finger, I'm going to be taking a green polish and I'm going to be creating a basically Christmas tree. Go ahead and take a shimmery white and do a thin layer of it over the white so it looks like the sparkle of snow and no one has walked on it. Here we go. With that white shimmer polish again, and I put on my detail brush and I'm just very gently going over the icicles with it. I'm going to take a dotting tool and a yellow nail polish, and I'm going to just do a dot of yellow on top of the tree as the star. I'm going to take a bubblegum pink polish, and I'm going to use the brush of the bottle, and I'm going to just do a pink door. I'm going to go ahead and put some ornaments on this tree. Pink, yellow. Okay, I'm going to take my ring finger and I'm going to do dots of every color to add like a candy over snow look. And the reason why I am doing every color of this like this is because I thought this would be a really cute and easy way to incorporate all of the colors that are going to be in this design in one easy nail. And if you want to, you can totally make the dots bigger. I just prefer to keep them on the smaller side because I have a lot of colors that I'm using, so I want to make sure that there's enough room and that it doesn't look crowded. I'm also not going to overlap anything because I don't want any of the colors to blend. I'm going to take a red polish and I'm actually going to draw some candy cane shapes, and the reason why I'm using red instead of white is because this to be a red and green candy cane, and I am making it a little bit thicker just because I want to be able to have, just because I want it to look more realistic. This is going to mimic like a candy cane fence. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to take a small dotting tool and I'm going to take some blue polish as well as some purple polish and do dots around the door. Dot right in the middle for the pink as the doorknob. I'm going to take a fine dotting tool and I'm going to draw the green onto the red. You can totally do this with a toothpick if you wanted to. Now for our snowman, I'm gonna take a pink polish and I'm gonna draw a hat, kind of like a winter hat. Also gonna take that pink polish and do a scarf with a purple pom-pom on top of the hat. And I'm also going to take that purple polish and use it to create 2 purple buttons. A brown polish now and draw 2 arms. Okay, an orange nose for the typical carrot nose, the purple for the eyeballs, which might be very hard to squeeze. There we go. There we go. Okay, and now on to the candy cane nails. So I have got the outline done for my thumb and my pinky finger. I'm going to very gently sketch out the shape of the candy cane. I can go back, you can always go back and touch up any mistakes. I think it's actually easier when you're doing something with your non-dominant hand. It's easier to do a nail art. It's easier to do nail art when it's coming at you, if that makes sense. Like the pattern is coming towards you. So it's one of the reasons why I do a lot of things kind of like opposite, is because it's easier for me to do it that way. And I know a lot of people, when they do freehanding, they say don't have a lot of polish on the brush. But for me, especially with my non-dominant hand, I find it's actually easier because it gives me more control. My pinky finger for my index finger. And you obviously can make the candy cane any colors that you want. I just chose to go with the traditional red and white one. Go ahead and fill everything in. It's very hard to, it's already as it is hard to do your dominant hand, because you have to use your non-dominant hand. But at the same time, when you're trying to film it, it's even harder because you can stop your hand from shaking. So, oops. Obviously, when they're dry, you can add a top coat.